welcome back to my channel, and thank you all for joining me for another Winning Wednesday video. So the words that I have of encouragement for this week, or it's a phrase, shall I say, intentional priorities. And when the Lord spoke that to my heart, I asked, what is it that you want me to know about having or making intentional priorities? And so the first thing that I was led to do was to kind of look up the terms intentional and priority. So when you are intentional, it is something that you're doing on purpose, like you're deliberately doing something. And then when you prioritize, you are actually designating something or saying that this thing is important to me. It has some type of value to me. It's something that's going to work for me, something that I need to be working at or doing. So the Lord wants us to take a look at our priorities and make them intentional. But specifically, He wants us to intentionally make Him our priority. And when I thought about that, He says, it has to deal with your heart. Whatever it is that you want to make, as the definition of prioritize means, whatever you want to make important to you, we intentionally do it. It's whatever is in our hearts. He says it's a heart issue. Whatever is in our hearts, we intentionally work at or act on these things. So Luke 12:34 says, "For wherever your treasure is, there will your heart also be." So whatever is in your heart is your priorities. That's where your priorities are found. But are those good priorities that you need to be having in your life? So when He's speaking to me about these intentional priorities and saying that it's a heart issue, because whatever is in your heart is connected to your actions, that's what you're going to work towards. Because when we prioritize things, it's like a goal that we set, that thing is important to us, and that's what we're going to always intentionally make as important to us. We're going to designate time to work on that. But the Lord says, I want you to look at your heart. I want you to look at the things that are in your heart. Look at those things, because those are the things right now that you're prioritizing. What are those things? And He says, Psalms 119:37 says, "Turn my eyes away from vanity." There's some things in our heart that are vanity, which are worldly things that are meaningless, and they distract us. Let your priorities be mine and restore me with renewed energy in your ways. Psalms 119:37, and that's the Amplified version. I'm going to read it again. Turn my eyes away from vanity, all those worldly, meaningless things that distract me. Let your priorities restore me, renew me in the energy in your ways. So that's what the Lord wants us to know. He wants us to look at what's going on in our hearts, because that's where our priorities are. Those are the things that we act on. Those are the things that we intentionally and purposely do throughout our day, throughout our time. And think about what those things are doing. Are they meaningless? Are they just mere distractions? And then most importantly, have you made Him your priority in your life? Because Solomon, the wisest man on earth, when the Lord asked him, what was it that he wanted? What is the thing that you desire most? What is the thing that you want to make a priority in your life? He asked for wisdom. And I believe that he knew if he asked for wisdom, that he would be able to prioritize his entire life. Every area of his life would be prioritized in the way that the Lord wanted him to, because he asked for one simple thing, and that was wisdom. He wanted to be wise. And the Lord, not only did He give him that wisdom, He also gave him other things, because he didn't ask for those vain things. He didn't ask for the vanity things, the things that are meaningless, the things that would distract him, but he asked for something that would give him purpose something that the Lord really wanted him to have, and that was wisdom. He wanted wisdom to be able to deal with the people, to be a good judge, to be fair, and to be a good ruler. So are you asking God to give you a priority that is going to make you a good ruler, a good leader, a good person, a good mother, a good father, a good sister, a good brother, a good employee? What are the priorities that you're asking God for? What are those things that are in your heart that you want the Lord to do for you and give to you and provide for you? What are the things that you constantly want to be so intentional about? Are those things the things that the Lord will have you being prioritized in your life? So think about those things. Think about what's in your heart. Ask the Lord to search your heart and reveal to you those things that you've made a priority. Make sure they're not those things that are all vanity and meaningless. Make sure they're things that are going to serve you, and not only just serve you, serve others around you. So that is our word for Winning Wednesday today. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see y'all next week.